Hi everybody, this is Mike Gerdes with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, bringing you another love note with Wonder Dog Yoga. Hey, today I want to talk to you about liberty. Seems quite appropriate, isn't it? With we're having the 4th of July this weekend, Independence Day. People are talking about liberty. There are actually parades again, fireworks again. People are getting together for barbecues again, at least in much of the country. And we get to think about and be grateful for how free we are in the United States of America. Truth be known, though, is that we're only free if we allow ourselves to be free. And also, most of us aren't as free as we think we are. Is there something in your life that's keeping you from being absolutely free? Is there something that when you get up every day you have to do? Maybe that's have a cigarette. Maybe there's something you have to do, like have a drink of alcohol. Maybe there's something that you have to do, like watch television. Maybe there's something you have to do, like gamble. There are a lot of things, whether you do it in the morning, you do it in the afternoon, you do it after work, you do it in the evening, that people find themselves having to do. Otherwise, they feel like they're not comfortable in their own skin. And it gets real uncomfortable. But they don't recognize that they are, shall we say, addicted. Now, you're only addicted to something if you're doing something that's deleterious, that means is harmful for you, and you keep on doing it anyway. One of the first solutions, or one of the first answers for dealing with that is to recognize you got a problem. But a lot of us, when we are in that situation, it takes a long time before we move from being Mark Antony or Cleopatra, that means queen or king, a king or queen of denial, I thought you'd appreciate that, into accepting the fact that we actually have a problem. That's why the first step in most 12-step programs, well, all of them I'm aware of, is to admit that we have a problem over whatever it is, and that our lives have become unmanageable. Now, you may recognize that you've got a problem, but you don't think your life is unmanageable. Let's say, for example, you find yourself going out and gambling every weekend, but you're doing pretty good. You haven't lost too much, or have you? You find yourself going out and drinking every night, and you still make it home to see the wife and the family, or the husband and the kids before they get put to bed. Whose harm is it anyway? You're just doing this to yourself, or are you? There's a lot of things that we do when we find ourselves in those addictive behaviors that are harming other people, and we're not even aware that they're harming other people. And if nothing else, what about the lost potential, the things that you could, should, or might have been doing if you weren't otherwise engaged? I know some people that have to have the television on all day. When they get up, they turn on the television, then they quote unquote go about their day, but guess what? The television is going all day. People come over to visit, the television is going all the time. It's strange because they seem to have that noise, they have to have that energy, they have to have that stuff going on in the background, which is not probably, no, wait a second, what's going on with her? She felt a ruffle in the force. See, there we go, yoga. I won't talk about television anymore. Okay, so the point of what I'm trying to get to is this. If there's anything in your life that's in control of you, it's time to recognize it and time to let it go. If it's something that doesn't serve a greater idea of you, if it's not something that you think your mother and grandmother would be proud of, maybe it's something you want to take a look at. If it's not something you'd like to have a picture of you doing on the front page of the paper, maybe you ought to take a look at changing that. If it's not something that you want your kids and grandkids to know about, maybe you want to take another idea back. If it's doing something that's not going to help you economically, or it's not going to help your standing in the community, or truly it's not going to help you feel good about yourself, let's decide to be free from that. You know, we celebrate the 4th of July because it was the Declaration of Independence. So what I'm suggesting is, let's this weekend declare our independence from everything that keeps us from living the free life, from every addictive behavior we've got. And you know, if you have them, well, that's not true. Let's declare independence for every thought that we know that we have or we don't know that we have them. Anything that ask Spirit to reveal those to you that you need to know so that you can be clear to them. A life without having to have a monkey on your back is a better life. And whether that monkey is a chimpanzee, an orangutan, or a 300-pound gorilla, or maybe a squirrel monkey, it's time to let it go. It's time to declare your independence. So what I'm asking you to do, if you don't mind sharing, is down in the comments. Why don't you write down what you would like to be free from? Maybe it's free from, if it's not a bad habit, quote unquote, an addictive behavior, quote unquote. Maybe it's a habit you have, like thinking poorly of yourself. Maybe it's a habit like belittling yourself. Maybe it's a habit like not thinking or comparing yourselves to other people. There are lots of things we could do. So what would you like to declare your freedom from? Write that down in the comment section. We would love to take a look at those. Okay, so stay tuned on Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, and Reverend Dr. Max, it's not St. Patrick's Day, Independence Day, sorry. My Irish was coming out. On Irish Day, yeah, it would be very independent, yes. So, Independence Day this Sunday, Reverend Dr. Maxine is going to be sharing the wonderful Independence Day message, and we hope to see you. Until then, go to cslphilly.org, and it answers all your questions. All your questions in life will be right there at cslphilly.org. And if you happen to be in the greater Philadelphia area, we are open. We are open for live visits. So come 10:30. We start at 10:30, and get yourself a seat and enjoy a wonderful time getting to see your friends and hearing a wonderful, delightful, powerful message. Bye-bye.